You're the evolution of my knowledge. I'll lead off.
Here is the second iteration of Alex. He used to have the rainbow hoodie, but now I got rid of it. In later iterations, this is the first ever iteration of Alex. I know he looks like a recolored version of N, and I think it's very bland because I barely did anything with this model. It was like, yeah, I was lazy. So I decided to make a full-on remaster.
In lore, Alex was a disassembly drone. However, this is what he looks like. He looks more like a soldier of sorts. I barely did anything with this outfit because of how crappy it was made. It was very poor timing. But he does have a cigar in his mouth. He is still British. Yeah, he is still British. But I believe I do not like older versions of my character.
This is the first iteration of Alex. Originally, this is going to be Alex's final version. However, I gave up on that. And I just decided to keep updating him and updating him and updating him till he was finally finished. To the Alex on the left. Yeah, this was pretty hard. This was a pretty long journey with Alex. Yep. Here is the first iteration of Tactical Alex. As you can see, it's just him with some modifications to his outfit. Just mag, tactical vest, boots. Yeah, that's it. Nothing really changes. Except for that. He just gets some cool augments on his uniform. This was meant for a cut series known as Alex's Horror Movies.
The reason why I cut this series was because I didn't have the motivation to do it. And believing that this series would probably go down the bucket, I didn't really commit to it. I didn't really commit to the story, so it got left behind.
Here's the second iteration of Tactical Alex. I ended up abandoning Tactical Alex after this iteration, but I did remaster him. However, it's not like he has the signature hair that Alex has. Yes, I know it's probably going to be weird, but yeah, this is Alex from the second iteration. Here is the second iteration of Alex. He used to have the rainbow hoodie, but now I got rid of it. In later iterations, just replacing it with blue and red. But this is one of the many iterations. This is the second iteration of Alex J. Price.
Damn. Alex be working 9 to 5. This was one of the original things I did for Alex's model. I wanted to make it look like he was a normal, average Joe, just living his life. Before becoming a legendary mercenary. I honestly do not like this design. It was really bland. Don't get me wrong, this is where Alex got most of his original design from. However, I honestly do not like this one because the legs are really skinny.
So, by this iteration, he looked like he was a twig. However, I ended up modifying him and giving him pants. However, people still made fun of the fact that he had twig for legs. So, by the later iteration, I've gotten rid of that. I know in the second Red Devil iteration, he has
Puff's boots. However, I made them shorter in the last one. Here's what led up to the normal Alex, which is Alex the Red Devil. Well, I ended up changing his name to the Crimson Devil because I thought that name was pretty sick. Like, I always liked cool, like, code names. Like, I chose Crimson Devil because I had a thing, because I found out, because I stopped liking blue a lot. I ended up liking red. Very little changes done. The only change is that the left arm is more muscular and the right arm has more armor. This is my most current version of Alex. Yes, I know, it sounds like I'm saying my own name. However, that is not the case. I actually got the name Alex from the character first. The character came first before I changed my name to Alex. I used to have my name as Ed, but I changed it. So, here's a little more info about this one. He's actually not based on Dante. He's actually based on Alucard from Hellsing. Yes, there were characters that wore red trench coats before Dante. No, I could say, yeah, let's go. Be a cool anime guy, but that's not me. That's not me. I'm not that kind of guy. I like to crack a few jokes. So, I hope you guys are happy, and I hope you guys stay tuned for what's outside of right here. Alright?
That's it. That's all the info of Alex we'll ever receive. See y'all. This is Alex 5RKL Mecco.